Hello everyone, this is ZeroRaptor coming at you with another tea review episode featuring Top of the Morning Orange Blossom Oolong. Now 3 years ago, I reviewed the original version of this, which was in the box, and I know I gave good praise for the hot brew version of the tea, but unfortunately the cold brew version is what fell flat in my last review, so that's why I had a very negative opinion of this particular tea, because the way I review teas, I review them based on how good they are when they're regularly brewed and how good they are cold brew. Because for me, a good tea can taste great hot or cold. So if you're a tea blend that can't make it as cold or hot, that's pretty much like a big downgrade for me. So I am going to review the Orange Blossom Oolong, which I think they changed the blend, because last time the blend had like way too many other teas going on in here, in there. But this one they took it off the store for a while. So Top of the Morning, like after my review, I think they sold out their supply and then they just ended up taking it off the store because I guess there weren't that many people like interested in it. But then they brought it back. So now I'm gonna review the bag version. So I've got the box version and the bag version. And this one has black tea, green tea, oolong tea. So still a blend of three very different teas, jasmine petals, and then natural flavors. So yeah, I feel like this many different varieties of tea in the same blend. I feel because last time, yeah, it was good as a hot brew, but cold brew is where it really like brought it down. So I don't know, maybe they changed the ratio of the three teas around so it's not as bad. So let's check it out. Okay, it has a much more pronounced orange scent to it, even though there's jasmine petals. Because I think the previous version, it had like orange bits in it, but this one is just straight up, just the flavor is infused into the tea. As with all the Top of the Morning teas, they're in a mesh pyramid, which is biodegradable, and it's it's not powdered like you see with other like tea bags. It's like when you see tea bags with like powdered stuff in it, that's like super like low grade tea. So this one, like they actually put like whole tea leaves in here. So we'll see how it goes. Since it's got three different teas, because green tea you're supposed to brew for 2 minutes max, otherwise it goes like really bitter. Oolong and black tea you can get away with like 3 to 5 minutes. So I honestly don't really see what's the point of having the green tea in here, because once you hit that 3 minute mark, the green tea portion is gonna be bad. So yeah, the instruction says 3 to 5 minutes, which makes sense for black tea and oolong, but not so much the green. So we'll see how that goes. Just gonna dip it in here, and then I'll try giving it like 2.5 minutes just to see how that goes. But yeah, steeping really quickly. I can see the green tea coming out, but yeah, it's the oolong and the black that's going to really determine whether or not this is going to be any good. Okay, it's been 3 minutes now. Just going to start taking this out. Just squeeze that out a bit. Okay. Then I'm going to stir it up a bit so it's like evenly distributed. Alright. Here we go. Orange Blossom Oolong. That's maybe second the best. We'll see. Okay. Smelling. Getting the oolong, not so much the black. Okay. I mean, last time I gave pretty good reviews for the the hot brew. So the hot brew I don't have a problem with. So it's a little less orangey than, or was it? I know it's been 3 years since my last review of this, but I feel like, I don't know, either way the hot brew has always been pretty good. But I think it's like, I think the last time I reviewed this I didn't really have much of an orange flavor to it. Okay. So, for those who don't know, sugar helps bring out the flavor of the tea. And then, if the flavor is too much, you mellow it out with either more hot water or milk. A lot of people tend to go with milk, especially from the UK. So, you can dilute it any way you want. It's your cup of tea. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting this very astringent aftertaste. Yeah, the green tea is not working too well with this. Let me try a little bit of milk. Because sometimes the milk helps to like bring out some of the flavors too. Yeah, it's not as good as it was before. Like, I'm getting the jasmine, but it's like the orange like scent that I smelled before is like it's not coming through in the actual drink. Okay, I'm getting like a slight orange aftertaste, but it's not very pronounced. Okay, well, I feel like the hot brew kind of went down a peg. So let's see how the cold brew fares. So cold brew, my go-to is just 30 minutes at room temperature to let the tea steep at like a warm temperature, and then in the fridge for like 8 hours, and that's how you get a good cold brew. I mean, sometimes you don't smell much with the cold brew because it's like it's cold brew, so it's not gonna be as fragrant as like a hot brew. Okay. Okay, so the cold brew got better. I'm getting the jasmine, but again, like the orange is not very pronounced. I mean, I guess they're going for the blossom part of the orange blossom. Okay. So, yeah, I say given that I judge tea based on how good they are hot and cold, this is an improvement from the previous blend, but I feel like it kind of they ended up rebalancing the blend, because before it was like the hot brew was like really good and then the cold brew brought it down, but here it's like the cold brew got better but then the hot brew kind of suffered for it. So I mean, I guess in this regard, it's for my personal taste, the this is an improvement over the previous box version of the Orange Blossom Oolong, but really feel like, I don't know, calling it Orange Blossom, but you taste a bit more floral than the orange. I mean, I guess again it's called Orange Blossom, so it should have a more floral taste. But I don't know, I feel they probably did adjust the ratio of the black tea, the green tea, and the oolong tea. But I still feel like that's like way too many different varieties being thrown into one blend. I think tea is tea. Keep it simple and you'll get a good flavor profile. But yeah, I would rate this a good, maybe a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it's better than the previous blend, but personally for me, like this is not something that I would like immediately reach for. I have other personal favorites that I prefer, but this is not bad. This is not bad. So if you guys had the previous Orange Blossom Oolong, I definitely recommend trying it again in the bag version because the bag version is an improvement. So yeah, that is my review of the JackSepticEye's Top of the Morning Orange Blossom Oolong Tea. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this is ZeroRaptor signing off. Laters.